What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going through the best and worst tattoo TikToks I could find. Let's jump into it. Okay, I got a little bit of a doozy for you. We got "No one is coming to save you." Look at this masterful piece of art. Truly a once-in-a-lifetime creation. Just gorgeous, brilliant, artistic garbage. Yeah. Okay, so you guys know this is popular. We all know it's popular. It's been all over the place. I see it every day. Every day I open up my Instagram, every day I open up a TikTok, I see stuff like this. Luckily, trends like this, they're just a little fart in the wind. They don't last longer than a few days. You'll see these people no longer tattooing this crap soon enough. But every time I see it, part of me goes, I feel so bad for the client. And then I go like, yeah, you get the tattoo you deserve. Like if you like this type of stuff and you like not treating tattoos with any like realm of respect, then I'm okay with it. Go for it. Just like get it tattooed on you. It's okay. It's not a big deal, you know? But hey, that is this is that style, and people somewhat, somewhere, somehow enjoy it. So on to the next. Okay, so we got a bunch of different script. We could talk about a few different things. One, keep the faith. I'm never a huge fan of script. I don't like doing it. I rarely like the way it looks. This script across this lady's chest is very difficult to pull off, and they pulled it off. You do see kind of like that keep kind of feels like it's falling over. That looks like it's falling over. That looks kind of bad. The K looks like it's falling. The rest doesn't, and then the faith looks okay. It's a difficult tattoo to pull off. I'm not surprised that you're seeing these kind of like unevenness. Like back in the day, putting something on your neck would have been so crazy. Like even tattooers I know never got their necks tattooed because it was just like, it's too much. It's too like on the face. And now people are like, oh yeah, this little fucking thing? Yeah, just throw it on there. But that's not even enough. Like let's do the whole face. Like it's funny how certain things change, which I'm okay with. I don't necessarily think that there's anything wrong with people getting like good tattoos on their neck or even hands or even sometimes face, but it does throw me for a loop, especially seeing like a body like this that has barely any tattoos, and then she's gone straight chest banger, neck banger, face banger. Kind of wild. I will say that the Yeshua on the neck, actually very clean, like super nice script. And even like the face script, pretty good. Just don't like the placement. The placement looks like shit. Like having this just straight line of script, and then the red heart looks pretty patchy. This looks like a script tatter, not anything else, because that heart is by far the worst part of the tattoo, because you could just see the patchiness from even like this far away. And that means like, if I can see patchiness when in a film like this where there's like so far away, that means there's for sure patchiness when you look up on it. On to the next. Okay, so we got the power wand on the face, and obviously they had to replace it with a real tap machine on the side of the face. Look, this is one of my most favorite topics in tattooing, where it's like, I differ from most traditional tattooers. Now, in case you guys aren't familiar, there's a new revolution in these wands or these toothbrush or those like type of tattoo machines, and old coil traditional tattoo heads hate them in a lot of ways. Look, I'm not saying you have to use a wand. I don't think that's the case at all. I think old coil machines are fucking great. But one thing I do think too is that the new wands are pretty bitchin', pretty awesome. And I'm not sure exactly why they get so much hate. Now, if an old school tattooer wants to be like, hey, I just don't think wands work as good as coil machines, I'd be like, perfect. We can end the discussion there. Personally, I think it's just as good. I used a coil machine for 10 years before I used a wand, and I don't see a difference, especially in the healing. But then there's a whole other argument where it's like, just fuck wands. And that gets me the most excited, because I'm like, that is fucking stupid, let's go. Like, I'm planning on tattooing for a long time. With an old machine, I used to get these things called nodules. They're just like fucking lumps in my hand. So like you could see like literally a lump hanging off in the middle of my hand. You know, got them checked out. And it just happened like almost immediately. And you might be thinking to yourself, well, Kirk, you just got some bitch ass hands. And yeah, fucking maybe I do. But fuck those old school machines because they made it worse. And I had to deal with that shit forever. And the moment I switched over to a wand, my hand problems went away and it wasn't a big deal at all. And because I don't see any difference within my tattooing, I genuinely enjoy it. Now, I get why people hate them. And if they do hate them, that's perfectly fine. I actually genuinely enjoy the hatred of it. But I'm like, that's stupid. Let's go. On to the next. Okay, look, guys and girls, we've seen a lot of Blackout stuff over the past few years. Like, it's obviously in trend, it's everywhere. From Machine Gun Kelly to your fucking realtor, everyone's been blacking out shit. Now, I said realtor, like any of us are buying homes, bro. That ain't us. But continue. And this is kind of like a unique, fun take on a Blackout. This is kind of what I like to see. Like, you guys probably are thinking to yourself like, Kirk, like, really? And I go like, yeah. It's interesting and it's unique and it's dark and it's heavy and it's black, and it gives me a little excitement for what blackouts can be because you don't see it a lot. You know, you just see people blacking stuff out and that's great, that's fun, that's whatever. But I do like seeing big pieces of work doing unique things with not only black, but negative space. So Fabio Pasque 718, I have no idea. I just say these things. I hope you guys Google them, or I hope you guys like zoom in, pause it. If you like a tattooer, go check them out. On to the next. Okay, this one is from Body Graphics Tattoo on Instagram. Body Graphics Tattoo on Instagram, they do virtually everything I do on YouTube, but in a gnarlier way on Instagram. Truthfully, sometimes I read some of their captions, I'm like, God damn, they go hard. But hey, you know what? Honestly, in tattooing, I think that there's like a lot of bullshit happening currently, and the more people who are opening their fucking mouths and talking about this bullshit, I get excited. Now, do I think they go overboard sometimes? Sure, maybe, who gives a fuck? Sometimes you just gotta go hard, and they do. But this one makes me laugh. It says, no babe, I love your short, shaky, scratchy lines. The long, solid, crispy lines scare me. Now, in case you're not sure what that's about, that's like, you know, we know what that's about. But yeah, it is funny, like I like them. I like them. They're doing some wild shit and I support them. So go check out Body Graphics Tattoo and be prepared for some shit talking. On to the next. Okay, we got some pet tattoo ideas. Okay, I gotta be honest. I love this tattoo. I do. And you know what? You know, when I first saw this, you know, I was like, fuck this is stupid. The more I look at it, the more I like it. These are the only cat tattoos I like. They're funny, they're creative, they don't look like cats. You know, whatever you gotta do to sell your tribal, neo-tribal, sketchy line stuff, do it. Like when I look at these tattoos, I actually like them. A lot of times I see stuff like this. I've talked a lot about cyber sigillism, and if you're not familiar with what that is, that's like these like super long, scratchy, ugly looking fucking things. And this isn't that. This is just like neo-tribal, new tribal, I don't know what to call it, but like I kind of get down with it. I'm not gonna wear it anytime soon, but it's also not far from what you're seeing in like traditional tattooing anyways, with like this renewal of Borneo tribal. Like you're seeing it a lot in traditional tattooing. I don't mind it at all. And so like, therefore I can't really say anything bad about this. Is the pet cat tattoo idea thing kind of dumb? Yes, but hey, whatever. Who gives a shit? The tattoo is nice. On to the next. I wanted to take a moment to say thank you guys. We are well on our way to 50,000 subs. And if you guys don't mind liking and subscribing to the channel, the more people we get in our community, the less shitty tattoos are out in the world. So thank you so much. Okay, dude, okay. I kind of am okay with this like face tattoo. Today, I am feeling kind of lenient. You know, like the things I would normally be like, fuck these things, hate that, I'm into today. Look, this one reminded me of a video I made a few weeks ago. And honestly, if it was me and someone came in and they were like, hey, I want to put these on my face, I'd be like, okay, cool, I'm into it. I like it. I think that's cool. But you should have done like little bits and then like long, thin teardrops. Like instead of these like two towery looking things that are just like thick, and this is a good example of it. I genuinely enjoy this one. This version not only looks cool to me, but it works. I know what it's supposed to be, and it's cool. I also like the writing on the forehead. Look, he's already got face tattoos. This guy's good fucking about it. Who cares? Let him have his face tattoos. I think they actually look pretty cool. Pretty cool. Don't do it. Don't get face tattoos. They're silly. They're silly. Unless you're gonna be a tatter and that's all you're ever gonna be, don't do it. Don't do it. Do you see any tattoos on my face yet? No. Give it a few months. Maybe I'll have a big Hanya as my face. But for now, no face tattoos. On to the next. Okay, this fucking guy. Let's watch it.
Love the idea of getting the tattoo, but you're worried it's gonna hurt too much? I've got the perfect way to show you that it hardly hurts at all. No, of course I'm not going to tattoo my son, and we can't have kittens lick it on either, although that would be a lovely idea. But we can have one of our friendly tattoo artists tattoo you ever so slightly in the area that you're thinking about getting the tattoo. And here is the clever part. Without any ink. That's right, here's the plan, Stan. You simply call up, email, DM, or pop in the shop, book an appointment for just £10, and we'll tattoo you without any ink, so it won't leave any marks, and you'll get to see and feel if it's as bad as what you think it is. If you're like, that weren't so bad after all, then we will just take that £10 off the tattoo.
Okay, let me be as flagrant as I possibly can be. Just for a moment. First off, super fucking cheesy, dorky as fuck, and I hate everything about it. 2, this type of marketing is so fucking prevalent on the internet, and it absolutely drives me fucking crazy that it's found its way. It's seeped its greasy little fingers into tattooing. But it feels like everyone has read from the same cheeseball script. And like, this is how you talk, this is how you say words, this is what, yeah, you did it, and then you do it, you throw a meme in there, and I'm sorry, I hate it. It drives me crazy. Now, the fucking fake tattoo your friend, whatever thing. Okay, let's talk about that. I'm not gonna be so flagrant. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna be honest about this. Look, I do not think you should baby clients. You heard it. You heard my opinion about it. This is how I feel. I think that babying clients is a bad thing. I know. I'm not saying this because I think clients need to be fucking tough machismo dudes and get through the pain and deal with, look, no, I don't feel like that. I'm sensitive to the fact that people feel pain and you're gonna feel pain and that's not a cool thing, but what the fuck ever. If you want happy clients, I think there's a level of maturity you should expect from clients. Their tattoos, they hurt. If you can't handle that, don't get them. And like this type of like, oh look, I'll just do this little thing to make you feel better, is lining you up to have the absolute worst types of clients. It just is. These are the type of people that you have to baby through the stenciling, and then you have to baby through the actual tattoo process, and then you have to baby through the healing process, and then you have to baby through the regret that they eventually feel because they're not secure enough in the idea of getting tattooed. Look, all of you guys, I'm sure, are like, I wanted tattoos, I know I want tattoos, I'm gonna get tattoos, and that's how you went through it. And that's why you guys are probably pretty fucking rad clients. But a lot of clients aren't those people. And a lot of people need to be babied through shit. And I just think someone should tell them, don't do it, instead of like promoting ideas for them. And I also want to add that whenever I say these types of things, no one needs to give a fuck. I am just stating my absolute opinion about it. This guy, probably good for his business, so good for him. I don't fucking care. But as a person who is in the world of tattooing, I have to say the things that I don't like, which happens to be a lot of shit these days. It just is. So yeah, I think it's cheesy, I think it's goofy, I think it's bad for tattooing, and I think it's setting up probably all of his tattooers to have a pain in the ass client down the line. On to the next. Okay, now, if you guys are looking at this and you're like, there's no fucking outline there, that's because there's no fucking outline there. That's all confidence right there. That guy is just laying in ink and he's like, I know what I'm doing here, dude. That stencil is gone. And I actually like that. If you ever get tattooed by me, I pretty much tattoo like that. I'll scribble some shit on. Maybe you'll be able to tell what it is. Most of the time, most people are like, yeah, I guess. And I have to like make a cool tattoo out of it. That's how I like to tattoo, and I like seeing when people promote that type of tattooing. Now, if you're a young tattooer, that's not for you. One of the best pieces of advice I ever got from my mentor was a perfect stencil, perfect tattoo. And as I've grown in tattooing, that has changed. I don't feel the same way about that. I feel like for me, as a tattooer, I want to be as loose as possible. So that means sometimes I sacrifice the perfection of designs and I sacrifice the perfection of lines. And that is okay with me as long as the overall idea of the tattoo is fucking cool. And I like seeing other people tattoo like that too. So, on to the next. Okay.
Prefer if I send it mixed up, or do you want me to send it over dry?
No, dry, because I'm using just Listerine right now, but I have used, at one time I used.
Okay, so this is Ed Hardy and Stony St. Clair. They're actually talking about pigments and ink, and like, if you guys didn't know, back in the day, not so long ago, people actually had to make their own ink. They'd actually send like dry pigment to each other, and that's how they made ink. Pretty cool, pretty fascinating. But what's interesting to me most about this clip is one that like this clip and this video is one of the things that made me want to document anything about tattooing. Ed Hardy is a huge hero of mine, so it's no surprise that he helped influence the idea of making videos. Now, in case you guys don't know, Ed Hardy's tattoo shop, Tattoo City in San Francisco, is closing. So I would say make a pilgrimage there. It'd be a beautiful thing to go see before it's gone. But yes, on to the next.
Looks like you fell asleep first at the sleepover. Ha ha ha.
That just made me so happy. I don't think it was that clever. I'm sure everyone puts that comment on every single person with a face tattoo. But this time, maybe it's because of his response, I was actually laughing. I like it. I like his attitude. I don't like his face tattoos. Let's talk about it. Okay, this red stuff that's happening in today's world from NBA drives me crazy. I hate seeing just black and just red tattoos. Like you see red and black, everything's red and black, and I don't like it. I don't. I think it looks goofy, and I think that red rum across his eyes looks awful. But there's not a whole lot I like about his face tattoos. Let me try and find something that I do like. I kind of like the anarchy on his face. Not that I think he gives a shit about anarchy or probably even knows what it means, but kind of like it. If that was the only thing that was there, I'd be like, that is a fucking bold statement. But these things always make me think, like the teardrops around lips always kind of makes me feel like this person, when they talk, has like that schmuck, that like white shit on the side of their mouths. Don't like it. On to the next.
One of the things that we're dealing with now is the fact that you've also got a lot of, like, you've got a bar set by the elite in our industry that have set these ridiculous joke of a standard that people have been fooled into thinking is the standard. And what I mean by that is like crazy day rates, insane policies when it comes to booking appointments and drawing fees and all the other bullshit. And I think that while they've set themselves apart from the rest of us, they've also alienated a good chunk of the of our industry, like people like myself, maybe you guys, where people assume that you're that kind of a guy as well. And the fact that the ones that get the most amount of coverage on social media, which tend to be younger, trending individuals, they kind of set the standard. And I think that's kind of...
I really love this coming from a tattooer who's a little bit older, but I want to talk about it because I think about this a lot. You guys know me, I have a lot of shit to say, and I think about these subjects a lot. There is a percentage of tattooer that is in such a different fucking space than me and like all of my friends who are tattooers and everyone I know who tattoos. Like, I can't help but feel disconnected from them. And one of the problems is these types of tattooers, the ones that I'm thinking of, there's there's these like black and gray famous guys. Then you got like the fine line guys, you know, your Mr. K's and your fucking Dr. Woos and your Mr. Bang Bangs and your Mr. Marios or whatever they're fucking called these days. And then you got these like other group, the like Ink Master turds, and they're all like doing their color portrait bullshit that looks like crap. And these people, they charge $40,000 for a sleeve or some bullshit. Then there's the rest of us. There's the absolute rest of us. But also think that this small group of tattooers don't make very good tattoos, honestly. I think the majority of people have to sacrifice the fame in order to make good quality tattoos, where these other group, a lot of times, don't make very good tattoos. Now, some of the black and gray guys that do charge fucking arms and a leg, they do portraits and, you know, they make very nice quality tattoos. But the color portrait stuff, the micro realism, like, we all know it's not good. Unfortunately, the small group are the ones that get the most attention on social media. In that way, they create kind of like where we're going in tattooing. And I blame it absolutely on the mass majority of other tattooers who don't say a fucking thing. I do. It's like, bros, we love this thing. We love tattooing. We think we have ideas on what makes a good tattoo and a bad tattoo. Open your fucking mouth holes. Say some words. Explain your thought process so that people understand like what makes a good tattoo and what doesn't make a good tattoo. And honestly, I get why most people don't. The most people aren't gonna say stuff because they have bills to pay. They don't want to offend someone. Like, there's like all these different things. Personally, I don't really care about much of that. You know, like, I'm gonna pay my bills just fine. And like, if clients walk in here who have heard something I've said, I will say it to their face, and I'm not worried about that. But a lot of tattooers are. And to that 99%, which aren't watching our stuff, but maybe some of you guys are going to be future tattooers, and keep that in mind, that someday you will be in charge of the direction in which tattooing goes. And I hope that you have the courage and the strength to open your mouth hole and say exactly what you need to say in order to help tattooing go in the right direction. And before someone puts in the comments, hey, this is art, you should be able to do it however you want. Look, that's all good. I love it. I love your attitude. I even like that you're criticizing me. I'm cool with it. But what I don't like is that in tattooing, the final result is all that matters. That is it. We're responsible for making a good tattoo that lasts as long as it can. That is it. And anything that stops us from getting there, do not care about the person doing it. I do not care about the person wearing it. I don't care. Don't care. I want final results to be as good as possible. That is it. On to the next. I knew when I picked this tattoo, I was like, we're gonna finish off with a banger. Something nice, something I genuinely enjoy, and that is this. A beautiful, strong. I feel like this is exactly what I'm talking about. This is not only artistic, strong, very cool, very fun to look at, but it's just beautiful and it's gonna stand the test of time. Now, a lot of you guys, because you're smart clients are gonna be like, hey, but that white's gonna fade. Fuck yeah, that white's gonna fade. And when that white fades, nothing about this tattoo will have changed. Not a fucking thing. And that's what makes me not care about things like that. It is beautiful, it is strong, it is everything I love in tattoos. It's artistic, it's different, and it is gonna look like that in fucking 30 years. Right on, guys. I appreciate you. I will see you in between 3 and 4 days. And then after that, I will also see you in about 3 to 4 days. And then I'm gonna see you 3 to 4 days from then, every single 3 to 4 days for the next fucking eternity, as long as I can talk about the things I love and the things I don't love. I'll see you then. Adios.